Hold on a second. I made a mistake. Okay. I've got all my controllers are wired, and that's a problem. All right. Why am I doing this? Why not? So we are. Oh, we're Dawn. We're the Dawn. Oh, we can fast forward. Actually, fast forwarding might. Okay, might help. Right. Okay. So last time we just started this game, right? What level am I? Oh shit. Level 4. Okay. I have to remember the controls because I'm using an Xbox controller, right? Xbox 360 one. So it's not as simple. Okay. I can't remember how this game works, so we do still need to grind. And check it out, check it out. This is something I vaguely know, right? Our end destination is right across that river. Isn't that's kind of cool? But we're nowhere near that. So yeah, this is we're going to abuse some of the features of this emulator, this 3D emulator, the fast forward. We're fighting Dragon Warrior at an angle. We need more gold. Look at that, there we go. Now it's, the real shit's happening. Yeah, it's been a while. That's the fun part, right? Is look at this. look at that. Honestly, you can tell they put more effort in the adapting, like the Legend of Zelda to it. And yeah, the Zelda streams are so weird because so many people watched the first one and then just didn't get the second one. It's not, that still amuses me endlessly. I was just like, holy shit, people want me to play Zelda. And I was like, no, we just wanted to see what this was like. Oh, is this the castle? Okay. I was really hoping they did Megami Tensei, but that game is a bit too obscure for an adaptation on this emulator. But if they ever do Megami Tensei, I'll stream Megami Tensei using this. I just need to... Oh, shit. Okay, I just need to remember... Okay, I think I need to... What's the keybinds? Oh, look at that. Oh, I figured out more. You can zoom in. Okay, now that is kind of cool. Okay. But that's not what I want to do. Roll back. Okay, we might fuck around. What is... Okay, there we go. So what I want to do, I want to save. The saving is awkward here because you kind of have to do it in the menu. Because that's how I lost all my progress in the first Legend of Zelda stream. Well, I think the only reason I would do Megami Tensei is if I could do it on something like this. I'll check it out on that Super Nintendo, see if it's any good. Because I want to do Shin Megami Tensei 2 and Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, but you kind of do need to do Shin Megami Tensei 1 before 2, and the same for like Eternal Punishment needs Innocent Sin. Look at that, that's funky. This is funky. We're having a good... Oh shit. We can zoom way in. Oh my god. Alright, we're just gonna cruise. What's the overworld look like? Oh my god. People are like, what the fuck are you doing in Dragon Quest? Oh, okay, no, that's fun. I want to get into a battle. I want to see what happens when I battle in this. Yeah, it's crazy, right? We can tilt, we can zoom. Okay, now I'm not getting into battle. Like, yeah, I know, like, Shin Megami Tensei. I've played Shin Megami Tensei before. And Shin Megami Tensei is, okay. Okay, it's fucked up. That's what I expected. Ooh. Zoom way out. How far can we zoom out? He's going! Okay, that's as far. Yeah, you definitely want to play Innocent Sin before that. But yeah, like, I have played Shin Megami Tensei, and Shin Megami Tensei is pretty rough. But I still would, like, it's good to set up, 2 that way. 2 is pretty cool from what I've seen, but, I mean, I haven't fully played much of it. I haven't, not that, I mean, a couple hours in Shin Megami Tensei 1 isn't that much because just of how, like, tedious the game is. Like, it's one of those, like, you kind of have to get over the hump, and I never really did. But I still need to, if I ever have time and, like, my internet's down or something, I need to, like, or my stream internet, like, my internet for streaming goes to, you know, like, oh, I'm only getting, like, 2, you know, download, 2 K per second upload and download. I'll have to research, get in Megami Tensei to get, and to get where I need to be in that, to get past that bug. And also, like, get back to Strange Journey. Now, I will say this. So, I'm doing Dragon Warrior mainly to show off the, because I want to see what it was like in this, and it was like they made like whatever you would call this. Dragon Warrior is much less interesting than Saga. It's very like Saga's level up mechanics are very neat. That's why I played so much of Final Fantasy Legend. But this is, of course, much easier to follow. I mean, it's traditional. It's based off of like Ultima Dungeons and Dragons, right? But I'll give it a Saga. Saga is bizarre, but that makes it neat and engaging because you don't know what's gonna happen in Saga. What it's like. Like I played a shit ton of Dragon Quest back when, because I got it. It's Dragon Warrior Dragon Quest. It was one of the cheapest games you could get on the Nintendo. So of course I got it, and it's a good game. One of the better Nintendo games. But if you're a JRPG fan, there's not much reason to play it because its sequels are much better. Like, when you get to 4 and 5 specifically. And then, like, Phantasy Star 1 and 2. And now, as I'm finding out, Final Fantasy Legend, you know, I feel like if you want an old school JRPG experience, play Phantasy Star. Play the original one, and like the either the Switch, Sega, Ages re-release or the Master System. The game is very user-friendly for an old-school JRPG. Now, it's confusing as hell with the progression, like story progression, but gameplay-wise, it's rock solid. Much more than Phantasy Star 2, right? And then if you want something really weird, play Final Fantasy Legend, because if you're like, oh, this is just basic, you just fight stuff and you know that's it. Legend, oh, that's the castle again, is not like it has so much wrenches thrown into it, so many wrenches thrown into its level up system. It's fantastic. And I can't really speak to the original Final Fantasy because I have not played the original NES version of that. I've only played a couple re-releases and I did not like it. Mainly because it has some of the issues that you see with Phantasy Star 2. It'd be easier for me to, when I get to Phantasy Star 2, I'll do the remake because that's weird. But it doesn't have the story or setting that Phantasy Star 2 does. Phantasy Star 2 is worth playing because of its story and setting, but its gameplay is, I'd honestly say it's worse than Phantasy Star 1, and its dungeons are fucking masochistic. And some of that's in Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy, though, has more variance in like your character like setup. Now, Phantasy Star 3 is the one that I have not played. I haven't played much of 4, to be fair, but like, yeah, I still haven't played 3. I want to get through those. My plan right now is Phantasy Star Generation 1, Phantasy Star 0, and then Phantasy Star Universe. Just doing each of the first ones, right? That way to set them up. And then probably Generations 2. And then Phantasy Star Online proper. That's way down the line, though. Before I even start Universe, I want to clear at least Phantasy Star 1. No shit. Golden Axe is awesome. Like, so there's that's such a interesting pairing. Yeah, but the reason why I want to do Phantasy Star Universe is because I never played the since I had it on 360, and if you bought the expansion pack on 360, it was online only. It had none of like the story stuff. So I've never played the story campaign, like the single player story campaign in Phantasy Star Universe Ambition of the Luminous. But you have to play that, you know, if I was to stream that, it's not going to make any sense unless I do Phantasy Star Universe, which has an okay single player campaign. It's nice and story based. It's different than the multiplayer one. The multiplayer one has more to it though, but like I don't think that. I think doing the single player for that purpose of going into that makes more sense, since the online essentially is a sequel, like a continuation of the story that the main characters do in the single player campaign of Phantasy Star Universe. Whereas like Phantasy Star Online, there's no differentiation. You just play the online mode offline, or vice versa. One wild game that I have that I could definitely, like, if I do Phantasy Star Online specifically, is Card Revolution. That'll give me an excuse to try that. Yeah, I saw that, yeah. But, like, the story, I can at least do the story part, like the single player campaign part of Ambition of the Luminous. And then, of course, yeah, so Universe is underrated. Like, I I don't know why it was so poorly received at the time by the gaming press, but it's like, sure, the single player campaign isn't the best, but it was very good on like the online portion, which is what it's trying to be. And it's spin-off sequel, like, or kind of like sequels, right? The portable ones were very, very good. Like the Universe series as a whole, would probably say is better than the online series quality-wise, because I haven't played Blue Burst, but you have the original Phantasy Star Online, which is very, very good. I've shown off Phantasy Star Zero. That is, like, it might get good, but so far, it's, like, very okay. And you have to keep in mind that came around the same time as Phantasy Star Portable, which Phantasy Star Portable is a great game, and Portable 2 is a great game. And so it just seems like Zero's just okay, and that's, that's not good enough, And then Phantasy Star Online 2 is also just okay. Like, it's fun, it's good as a multiplayer game, but the way it tells its story is as bad as you can do it. And it's not really necessary. And then you have Phantasy Star New Genesis or whatever, which is just a Genshin Impact clone. It's fine. It's just okay. So you have one really, really good game and just a bunch of really okay game versus a decent game and a couple great games. Like, I don't want to come off sounding like I don't like Phantasy Star Online 2 since I've played so much of it. But, like, they just didn't... So, like, how the story goes. You're just doing missions, and then you have optional, like, scenes that you click on. But there's no interactivity with most of them. Sometimes you do get, like, a stage to play. But they're really drawn out and inconsequential for the most part, because the in-game universe is the online part, right? The online story, so they're just kind of like happening. So whereas in Phantasy Star Universe, it split them up, which was smart, because you had the continuation of the story in the online portion, which had lots of events and lots of stuff, so it felt more fleshed out than what you got in Phantasy Star Online 2. Phantasy Star Online 2 is just like, oh, these are your characters, and then you get them in your party and they kind of don't do anything after that. The universe, it's weird because I remember like IGN XPlay hating on, but XPlay hated on all JRPGs, but Universe is really good. I can get, like, if you're playing on the 360, it doesn't look the best, but it was fine. I mean, Final Fantasy XI looked like shit, and that was on the 360. I wasn't getting hammered as hard, and Universe was more fun. 11 is kind of I've only played a little bit of Final Fantasy XI. It's that's an old old MMO. I mean, this is old as fuck. It might as well have been came out the same time as fucking Ultima Online. Yeah, the Phantasy Star setting is neat. Like, I recently I found out it exists. I bought the tabletop 5e like Phantasy Star conversion thing, where it's just basically Dungeons and Dragons 5e, but with the Phantasy Star shit in it. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So I want to pick that up and look at it. Oh no, yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, Phantasy Star Portable looked really good on the PSP, but yeah, I'll give it that, But like, yeah, Phantasy Star 1 looked very, very good, and then Phantasy Star 2 looks worse than Phantasy Star 1. I like, it's been a while since I bought anything for the novelty of that, and I just was like, okay, Phantasy Star, fuck yeah, I'll do it. I remember buying the Baldur's Gate one, and like the game one based off of like the old games, and I was like, wow, that's weird because it like, I don't know, it had weird errors and shit in it. It was like they didn't care. But the Phantasy Star one, from what I read, is all right. Should I go to level 5? I know it seems like excessive. Does it tell me? No, it doesn't tell me. This game is so old it doesn't tell you even that. Yeah, like New Genesis kind of annoyed me because it wasn't the best looking game, but it ran like shit. So it's like, you know, it's very modern, right? It's like, okay, it runs worse than Phantasy Star 2, Phantasy Star Online 2, right? But it doesn't really even look that much better. Like, imagine there is one Phantasy Star game I guess I haven't talked about because I got stuck in the character creator and couldn't figure out what to do because every time I thought I'd hit finish, it would reset all my character creation progress. And that's Phantasy Star Nova, which I think Tri-Ace made, if I'm remembering correctly. I have no idea what that one's like. I never got to actually play it. I think it's in the Phantasy Star Online universe, but I'm not sure. Like, yeah, that one. And then, I should see where I have... I mean, I think I have all my Vita games in one place. I'd like to do Vita games, but again, my memory card is dead, and I do not feel like spending money. So I need to investigate how to bypass that situation. Phantasy Star Online 2? Okay, try it. I was right. I don't know why I remember things like that. Tri-Ace is such a strange developer, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's why I'd have to do the PlayStation TV, which that game works on PlayStation TV, but I need to get my PlayStation TV to work. Oh, there's no one there. There's too many buttons. Alright, there we go. Very awkward. Awkward system. It's fine though. It's a weird emulator. Alright, let's do I dare try to explore? It's not just this game. Phantasy Star 2, like, you pretty much have to spend like an hour just grinding outside of the town, you know? I know I kind of did that in Saga, but in Saga I was experimenting too once I figured out that the game was insane. So I was having fun, you know, just killing random shit. And in this game, like, nothing is changing. Alright, so I'm just gonna explore and see what happens. Probably doesn't help too that a lot of Vita games end up getting ported to the Switch, right? And they Switch emulation, because it's Nintendo, is already cracked, right? So it's probably no demand. Like, Nintendo could release a fucking the most powerful fucking console after the Switch 2, and it'll be cracked before the fucking Xbox One. You know? They'll get an emulator. Someone will make an emulator for it. Look at this encounter rate, man. Every fucking step. We're gonna have to go back to town because these damn drakes. Alright. Where am I at? Am I going? Where am I at? Okay. There we go. I kind of do care because I don't... This is gonna sound very strange, but I don't really care about emulating Nintendo consoles. I'm interested in more other shit. And it annoys me that... Like, something like a Commodore 64 emulator is such a pain in the ass. And then, or like an Amiga emulator, like, oh, you have to... Someone has, like, is the license, so, like, you have to fucking pay for the one, or get the other, some other one through some other weird means and shit like that. That's where it annoys me. Like, what I just really want is an Xbox 360 emulator that has the blades. I want, like, the full ecosystem. Whoops. I just smacked my pop filter. And, but no, the guys making the emulator don't care about that. And getting games to run, that's a pain in the ass anyway. But yet we have the Switch right away. Like, cool. I don't really care about most Switch games. Oh, okay, yeah. I see what you mean. Like, I get kind of like, you know... Just kind of finished my tangent. I get Nintendo's the primary target, but... Come on. I don't want to worry about my 360s all being dead. You know? I just want... Like, we have virtual machines where we can do, like, Windows 95 and 98. I want that environment for, like, 360 or the PS3 or, like, the PSP. Like, it's cool that... we have a million fucking Super Nintendo emulators, but like it's not for me personally, you know. Even N64 emulation's kind of shit, but like Wii and GameCube emulation's really good. I don't know. So yeah, I used to use a Dolphin emulator, and that works very well. Oh, look at that, a ghost! Oh shit, this guy's more badass than I am. Now, having said that, emulators like this are cool and amusing. Am I going to die? Only 3? Oh, I leveled up. Dreamcast simulation's alright. I was having some slowdown on Zombie Revenge, but I mean, that's what it is. MAME fucking sucks. MAME has always been shit. I know it's trying to cover a lot of stuff, but like, what does it do well, right? It does what? Pac-Man? I don't give a shit. Give me BitKit over that. BitKit works very well. I just want to play like fucking Cruising USA. Just... My god, that's a counter rate. What's this place? Good for him. What's the dragon scale for? No. This is very Ultima. Why is the princess hiding in a cave? Nestor? Oh, is that a Nintendo Power reference? Okay, I get it. There's no one... Oh, that's a sign. Talk to the sign. DOSBox... It depends on the game. But, yeah, no, like, oh, I don't have much money. Like, Blackthorn. Like, I recommend Exodos for the most part, because that has pre-configured shit. But, like, for instance, when I had to do Blackthorn, I had to do it on, the last episode was on an offshoot. Because, DOSBox is lacking in modern features, and doesn't have... Door. Oh, shit, it's locked. And DOSBox doesn't, save. The, some games are lacking features they had back then, which is annoying too. Which is partially why most of the stuff that was on my channel, I don't use emulation, I use old computers, and they work better. Old computers work better in DOSBox. Shit, I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm trying to think where I need to go. I'll go back to the first town, it was cheaper. It was cheaper to stay. The PS3 emulation, I tested out on Art and a Surge when I couldn't find my disc, but then I found my disc, so I just did it on a real PS3. That was okay. That actually worked over here. A magician. Hurt. Eight. That's bullshit. Damn! That fucked me up. I have no health, MP left. I need to head back. You know what would be cool if this game, like, I know they're not really in vogue now, but maybe, you know, 10 years from now, we'll have another 3D revolution like always happens, right? Every, like, what, 20 years? But if this had, like, 3D monitor support... Shit. Okay, well, even though it's more expensive, we will stay here. Is this the... That's not the end. It's a shot. Why is it so expensive here, though? Whose fault is this? Oh, let's see what's happening. Zoom in. You get a good look at how simple the sprites are, which is cool about this too. I need to make sure I don't fuck that up. I'm stuck. Okay, I need to change my angle. So where are we going? I don't know. But we are going. Look at that. Wow. Your grandpappy couldn't do that on his NES. Okay. Alright, hold on. How do I get it back? I fucked up. Alright, come on. There we go. I remember. Shit, I get thrown a bell right away. There we go. This is too much fun. I like it's just called Hurt. They're not worth that much. It's almost not worth fighting those guys. It's like he heard me. It's like I was just gonna run. Yeah, it's like, what, 6 at the... Oh my god! Is it this way? It's not this way. How did I get here? This way. It's like, yeah, it's only 6 gold at the first town, right? To heal? It's time to heal. There's a guy in the bushes. Thank you. One thing that... I know this game is early, but... the menu... This could all be done with one button. That always bothered me about Dragon Warrior. Final Fantasy does all that with one button. And that's... It seems like an easy thing to simplify, you know? I even played a little bit of Dragon Warrior 7, and I think it does, but I didn't know that at the time, so like when I booted up the game, I was like, holy shit, it still has the menu system. $6 gold compared to 25. Wow. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. It is what it is. Let's save. I know there's that bridge over yonder. I suppose I could try. But I'm gonna go south first. Okay, now south was blocked off, right? Yeah. Shit. I'm headcanoning in my headcanon. I'm headcanoning my headcanon here. This Don here is the same guy in my Diablo 4 playthrough. This is Don Iraxton before his misfortune in that game. Jesus. Sprite season. It never ends. This way. I don't remember naming this guy Don. This is part of it. Like what? The other stream of this I did was so long ago. Was it around? It had to have been around the time when I whipped Dragon. Slime is afraid of me. Diablo 4. But I don't think they were related. I think it was just me being a jackass. As the Don Iraxton thing was, I was trying to name him Don Johnson, but it was taken. So I was like, wait a minute, he looks Persian, so I just called him Iraxton. I forgot about the fast forward command. Okay, let's go across the bridge. Maybe. 2 gold. Alright, what's down here? To the east is the dungeon, right? Oh, southeast. Very good. No way, Jose! I should just like have a series of the Don's exploits. Started in Dragon Quest. Where's my menu? There it is. I was like, how come this game ain't working? It ends in Diablo 4 probably. Okay. I'll save. I got Legend of Zelda next to it. And when I get back to that, I need to remember to leave that dungeon. Oh shit, that's right. I forgot! We can fuck around. Look at that. The magic of emulation. Okay. What's this? 6? Damn. Hurt. He's fucking me up. 1? Shit. Oh, this is dire. I got money though. Alright, I need to head back. We can't go this far yet. Shit! What is that? Is that a ground lobster? Oh my god, I didn't do shit. Jesus, come on. I knew it was gonna be badass. It's gonna be so hard to get out of this predicament. I waited so long to spawn a skeleton, but then after that you saw we got 2 scorpions, another skeleton. It's like, okay, game. A magic drink. Is this different? It's purple or pink. Shit. Jesus, come on. Oh, I fucked up. I need to leave. Ah. Alright. We can't go here yet. We lose half. Okay, we got attacked anyway. Oh, God. Like, if it's like the other, I can't remember. I believe you do respawn, but you lose, like, your money. I can't remember if it's all your money or half. It ain't worth losing your money when we can just cheese. Holy fuck! Our heal isn't strong enough. There. 9. See, it's like random. 1. Okay. Annoying. I ain't got time for that shit. Let's leave. So where can we go then? Wizard! 12. A magic drake. This is the one that fucked me up. As long as it just does that, none of its spell bullshit, we should be fine. Right when I say that. 10. See, it's fucking me up. Only 5 and 10? Fuck off, video game. It's literally just us, yeah, getting stuck. I mean, that's how these old games work, but like again, Phantasy Star is so much better. Honestly, it's like it's like, yeah, if you want to grind, it's okay, I guess, to be attacked every second. But not when you're trying to get places. We're almost there. It gave us some leeway on that track at the end. Yeah. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. Let's save. Make sure I hit the right button. Okay, so south is deadly. I know I need to get more. Let's see what they have. What do I have? By the sword. See, even so, Phantasy Star does that too. That is a very nice feature that I'm surprised other games just ignore. It's like, come on. Oh, we have 2 torches. All right. Now let's see how much damage we can deal. Maybe now we can take on the magic drakes and shit. Oh, there's a dungeon there. Was that always there? Did I need to buy a sword before that showed up? Okay. Open copper sword, no armor, no shield. Ooh, it's weird. But there found nothing. What's in here? I'm confused. Oh my god. No shit. Is that it? Is that all we gotta do? Yeah, this is. Let's look straight. We have to look straight down. There's like no battles in here. It's just dungeon. Am I done here? I'm just gonna leave. We can always come back. It's annoying anyway. I hate this place. It's a sea of brick. It's a brick sea. There we go. Come on. Very cool. What the hell? I got attacked by these goddamn slimes. Do I need to get... Oh my god. I suppose I need to get clothes also. Oh my god. That's south. What? So 3 items. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's like find 3 items, kill 3 bosses or something. That cave was where I was trying to get earlier, but didn't work out. Yeah. Shit. Holy shit. Alright, I'm just gonna go back to town. That'll probably be it for the stream, too. Well, actually, let's go to the castle. What does the king have to say about that? What does Lord British have to say? Basically... Oh, he can tell me. Okay, I forgot that he's the man. He's the man, 100%. The king is the man. King is a bro. Stairs. We need keys. Hold on. Yeah, it's true. Where do I get keys at? What does this guy have to say? Hell yeah, the dawn was foretold. Okay. Okay. So we literally just did the tutorial. It took it like 2 hours almost. I guess an hour and a half. The first stream wasn't that long. What's that guy doing? Oh my god, that's like the story of Elden Ring. Okay. Let's Can I talk to him through the wall? Yeah. You there. How could this happen? Who is Prince? Oh yeah, I forget. I forget about Princess Gwaelin. I'll need to buy clothes. Leather armor. Okay, good. Good. So yeah, I'll go ahead and wrap up the stream now. I will whip this game out randomly sometime, least expected. But yeah, for now, that is it for Dragon Quest. Until next time.